Hey everybody, Mary Farias here with your 5 minutes of personal development. If you've stuck with me so far, this is day 6, and I've been to a horse show. I'm a little red, but now I'm back, and I'm proving to you that you can take 5 minutes out of your day for personal development. Commit to yourself. And I'm taking you through my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. So we read a page a day, and then I talk about it. So let's start 5 minutes. Here we go. The junk man took millions of dollars in ore from the mine because he knew enough to seek expert advice, expert counsel before giving up. Most of the money which went into the machinery was procured through the efforts of R.U. Darby, who was then a very young man. The money came from his relatives and neighbors because of their faith in him. He paid back every dollar of it, although he was years in doing so. Long afterward, Mr. Darby recouped his loss many times over when he made the discovery that desire can be transmuted into gold. The discovery came after he went into the business of selling life insurance. Remembering that he lost a huge fortune because he stopped 3 feet from gold, Darby profited from the experience in his chosen work by the simple method of saying to himself, I stopped 3 feet from gold, but I will never stop because men say no when I ask them to buy insurance. Darby is one of a small group of fewer than 50 men who sell more than $1 million in life insurance annually. He owes his stickability to the lesson he learned from his quitability in the gold mining business. Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is quit. That is exactly what the majority of people do. More than 500 of the most successful men in this country has ever known told the author their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one when success is within reach. That was page 32 in my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. So what's he talking about here? He's talking about the fact that we need to learn from our past failures. Failures, I'll put that in quotes, right? Temporary defeat, he says. So if you are coming up against some sort of temporary defeat or what you might deem right now as a failure, just stop. What are you learning from this experience? What can you move forward with to help you? So here's the real thing. We all need to grow into the person who has the success that we want. We are growing into that person, and growing comes with growing pains. My daughter's complaining about her knees recently. Growing pains, it's the same. We have to go through these defeats, these perceived failures, in order to learn from them so that we can grow into the person we are becoming. Now, when we learn from our failures, we begin to go, oh, we recognize these opportunities in the future. And then we sidestep them and think through them and go, oh, I learned this back then. But if we sit and wallow in our defeat, if we sit and say, woe is me, nothing ever works out, you're never going to learn from your failure. So learn from the defeats and the temporary failures. Learn from them. Think about what you can take with you in order to move into the person you are becoming. This is so important. I love to think of obstacles as ways to prove who I'm becoming. I get to think about, okay, so the person who has my goal, how would they handle this situation? But you have to think beyond the present circumstances. You have to look beyond where you are now into the future. So that's your challenge for this week. Think about these past failures or defeats or obstacles and see how you've grown through them and grown into the person you are now and what you can do to grow into the person you are becoming. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Have a great one. Bye.